We're finally at the stage of putting the engine back in. Christoph went through and switched all the components over. You want to tell him what the components were? Because there was a lot. There's too many. I don't even know how many there was because you did it.
I think we did twice.
Yeah.
Oil pan, power steering pump, all the wiring, fuel pump, manifold, bell housing, a couple pullers in the front.
The head gaskets?
No, valve cover.
Oh, valve cover gasket.
Changed the valve covers because ours are different. New water pump.
The fan clutch is gonna get switched.
This, I don't know where we pipe.
That's getting changed. That still has to.
Thermostats.
Thermostats.
Turbo. Put some new seal, crankshaft seal in it.
Did the oil pan twice.
Oil pan twice.
Yeah, we put the other one. We left it on there, and then we realized the bottom part is flip-flop because the other engine, it just was on the opposite side. So
Yeah, the axle was sitting in a different place in the other truck, so it depends on where that is. Well, we need it in the front or in the back, I guess.
So you could say it's like 90% still the old engine.
Yep. Put some new pipes in it because ours were junk.
Whenever we get the other engine in, I'll show you, but the oil pan's off of it. It's outside right now, but the camshaft is blue. So it was definitely shot, and there's a lot of oil or steel in the bottom.
Okay, let's put this in and we'll be done.
Yeah. And we did kind of change how we're going to put it in. We put the truck sideways, so the engine...
We came in from that bay.
Yeah, the engine doesn't have to rotate as much, and we just have to do a little bit to keep it in line with the truck. And hopefully, and we put a second pulley on.
I found one that's a ton. We've had that for many years.
So better than a ratchet, so hopefully this goes better than coming out, because that was not very fun.
Coming out. Yeah, you put a new clutch in it.
Oh, yeah.
New clutch plate.
Yeah.
New clutch brake.
We have this. We have this shaft that comes out of the transmission. Not sure.
That's off the tractor trailer truck.
Yeah, it got twisted, so they put a new one in, but we kept it and we use it to align the clutch because there's two clutch packs in there. So to do that without this would be very difficult to get it lined up. So it's kind of nice to have around.
We got the engine made so that it is a system. We're already out here making stuff. We gotta come along with a change. We can't put an engine in without a come along apparently. But we got it strapped this way and the chain on that side holding the front to force the engine to sit sideways because those are trying to keep the engine facing like that and it's not gonna work. So that is how this is working out. We got her at least into the frame spot. We're letting it down slowly. And we're gonna have to start tipping the engine in like this because the oil pan has to get down low enough so our jack system can catch it again. And the reason it has to kind of dip in is because we left the transmission, because we have to kind of get the brake clutch onto the shaft and then slip it in. It's gonna be pain in the butt and probably would have been easier to pull the transmission, but we don't have a transmission jack.
Yeah. Huh?
Because it's your first close change of the video.
I took it off, put it back on. So it's cool, actually.
We got the engine. We just pushed it ahead some more, and we really got her.
Well, we got to drop it down,
dip it in, and now
back on because you can see that
it's lunch time. But you can see how close it is to hitting right here on these radiator mounts, because the engine mounts are down there. We got to get our jack system up here underneath there to hitch on the bottom, because we are at the point where the back chain is about to start hitting wires right there. So we're almost maxed out. We'll have to let it down a little more, but she's coming along. It's going faster than apart, actually. Ferdy's pushing it forward, and Christoph's letting down the front one.
1 second, you don't want to rub it.
So we can get that front past.
I'll grab a bar.
This is actually very loose. It's kind of just holding it from spinning, but it's actually surprisingly working very good.
This needs a little bit.
I'm gonna have to just bring the truck ahead some more.
I can't.
Oh yeah, we gotta get that jack on there.
Yeah,
once we get it down there.
Yep, there. Just want to get it past this, that way it's over. I think we're pretty good.
First I was letting down the back one, because we just got the jack put in. Oh, crap, everything. We got that jack put in the same way as when we took it out. Now we're gonna take these off, because now that the second one's unhooked, it can't turn on us.
And we gotta disconnect, take out that bracket too.
Yeah, before we send it to the firewall. That would definitely be a sad moment.
I guess then we won't have it.
We're gonna take that off. What you're doing right now. Christoph's got more content. Gotta show you what's going on. It's been a couple days because we were putting the engine in, and we finally figured out why our clutch was rough. So hard to turn is because the pipe that runs the clutch shaft down there, it's bent, because we're trying to flick it so that it go over the he's having a good time. We tried flicking it back so that I'd be in position to slide over the brake clutch, and it was going really hard. We found out it was bent. He's cutting it off because we got a new one. Yeah, you sucker. Oh my god.
You might have to leave some of that.
Yeah, this.
Get that bottle out of my face.
Wow, man, he's getting it out. We decided to pull the engine back out because he's having a struggle of a time in there. Right, Christoph? No, it says no. He's in there with a grinder. We gotta put that in now. And then while it's up here in the air, we're gonna put this starter on right here, because it'll be a lot easier than working with it inside the frame. Hey, you're on this pipe.
Push the pipe.
Okay, we're really determined here. It's working!
Got it. Oh no, hey, we can't stop.
Can't stop, won't stop. Turn the lights off, they're unnecessary.
We're doing it.
Engineer 101, 21st century.
Okay.
We're putting an engine in. He needs more weight.
Slow down, keep coming. Wait, okay, let me slow down.
All right. Well, we're done pushing it forward for a little bit. Kind of tuck her in. How's the shaft in the back? Before we
had it in there last time without touching, so I guess it'll be about the same.
How's she's looking?
Do I gotta go up or down a little bit, or am I good?
Well, we can get the jack set up now. We're in there enough.
Alrighty.
And we're just trying to get that down. Here, I'll push it forward. Oh, there. Let her down enough.
Good.
Oh boy, she's going back in. See, we always gotta do it twice, so it takes twice as long. Second time the engine's been in. Right now, we got the front chain off. It's sitting on our jack, and we have it lined up in the shaft right there. Ferdy is disconnecting the rear hook and then just putting it on the side where it was before. That way we don't lose it, because that's not something we just put to the side of the shop and we'll find in 10 years again.
Strange. Christoph's going for it here. Little cook
We're pulling out the radiator too. Pick that bucket up, please.
Alright, is she coming?
Well, as long as you keep.
You guys, I can't say that either.
What?
Is she coming?
Well,
I mean, that's
Alright, let's see what we got going on down here.
Definitely coming.
Keep going.
I pushed it. It's coming.
We actually have movement.
Wait, whoa.
Hold up. Wait a minute.
No.
Something ain't right.
You can keep going.
Yeah. Are you sure? We can drop it.
No, it's going right
Well,
in.
it's angled right.
Well, I just wanted to make sure that the forks don't get
No,
caught.
but should we drop it?
Oh, you mean your? Well, I mean, I guess.
I know the angle's good right now.
I would keep going. Nah, you're changing the angle a lot there.
Alright, we'll leave it.
Well,
We're full set.
we might have to turn the engine so the gears line up now because that's probably where we're at. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, give me a 7/8.
This right here is our custom engine turning tool. It's working. Is that recommended how to do it? Probably not, but it probably is. It's probably how we're gonna do it. But it turns the engine and we can line the shafts up.
Try it. Pushing it? I don't know, sure.
Hey, let me pull on it.
I can.
Might as well put pressure on it until it pops out. Wait, you got plenty of pressure.
Too much.
Turn it. See, I want to see if the track turns. No.
Are we straight?
We got even more backup here. G-Dog.
Oh yeah, out of my element.
He's our main Kyle guy. So.
He knows less than nothing.
But now you got all the brothers here. Oh, Christoph getting down and dirty.
He's trying to connect the forks to throw it there.
Yeah.
Huh? Pull up the engine back a little bit.
We know we're past one of the clutch packs, but there's stuff spinning in there. This is why people do the transmission second and they just set the engine in, but we're different and we like to do things the hard way.
Well, yeah.
We're cutting corners to make it more difficult because we didn't pull the tranny. So you'll have that. See what we got going on here. You want me to wiggle it some more?
Yeah, wiggle it.
We're wiggling. That's what this bar's here for. Something's moving.
It's just the chain.
Garrett, you have no crank on
I
that.
know, you never told me to crank it.
Well, we need a little bit. Your chain's dangling.
Keep turning it back and forth. She's so close.
It's gonna look like we put this engine in 20 minutes when it was really like a 4 or 5 hour job.
No,
It makes us look better.
We're that good. We slap her in.
Camera, the power of editing, right?
Yeah. The camera does so much justice to this
I
job.
just feel so.
We had to put it in gear.
If we put it in a high enough gear, we're gonna bring it forwards. Just
We'll just start her up somehow, you know? Something has to work.
Fast enough.
Oh yeah. No, we had to put it in gear because one clutch pack went in and it turned a little bit. So when we locked the transmission, we could turn it and it slid back into spot.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking.
He's like, I was told to put it in gear.
That was his idea.
Garrett is the main.
Main guy on the operation.
Yeah. He's like, I'm running the come along.
I was off to come along. We got enough pressure.
Pull it back out.
No, we don't.
We gotta pull it back out.
Turn the fucking.
You gonna get that out of your back of your throat? Oh, gee. Oh my gosh, we missed it. We pulled it out of gear and we turned it a little bit more and she slid right in.
Alright, you guys hold it. Spin that thing.
Spin the engine or spin the...
You guys spin it.
Oh, so can I not spin the
No,
engine?
you don't have to do anything.
Well, he's yelling at two of us who are... You want to pivot the engine.
I'll hold
Oh,
this.
Andy not give me a 3/8 bolt. He give me a 5/16 bolt for you guys. Well, actually, what kind of bolt? Those will.
the bolts for it in the cab.
Give me.
Hey.
Want factory?
Yeah.
Woo!
What?
What are these extra
Yeah,
parts
but
doing?
we're gonna get one from the outboard
Yeah, give me
tomorrow.
one or two. Make those stainless steel.
Dude, look at this.
Not really.
We got the right bolts. We're not gonna have any extra bolts because we did it twice, and you always put more bolts on the second time.
Alright, come on, spin that motor.
Pivot it.
Pivot.
He means pivot the motor.
Pivot.
We finally got the engine in. We got a bunch of bolts tight underneath. He's crawling out from underneath. We're gonna leave it hanging for tonight. And
off from the other one. We gotta get the front mount.
yeah, we need this bracket the front mount system. That's still sitting on the other engine. So we got to get that off of there, but that is tomorrow. And then we can drop it down. But this we know is not gonna drop overnight. Yeah, that won't drop overnight, but the jack there, we didn't want to let it sit on that all night, so we made sure it was connected. But that is it for today. And that might be it for this video. I don't know how we'll do it. But till the next one, and we'll hopefully have this sucker back together for the next video. A couple of the other things we did today. This tractor, it got a old used tire. This one right here is shot, and it has a nail in or something in it. We blew one tube, put a different one in it. We could not find anything poking it. So we put another one in. That lasted like half a week. Blew it again. So we had an old used one off another old tractor. Has decent tread. Put that on. And that got a water heater in it. A block heater. A good one. That goes in the side of the block, not just one of the line ones. And then we also, in the white Western Star, that got a block heater today. So they start because we're sick of it. They just too cold and it needs heaters.